So we were out filming today, and we get the text message, the one we always wait for every year. Actually, not a text message, an email. The schedule for 2026, and we're going to go over that real quick and give you the rundown. It's always exciting because you don't know where you're going. We do go to places, repetitively over time, but what I always look for to get me excited is somewhere different, or somewhere at a different time where it's just not the same thing. So we're going to go over that. The first tournament, the beginning of February, is Guntersville. It's kind of different. The fact that we're not going to Florida, we're not going to Texas. I told you I like different. I like that one. Guntersville has been on fire. You would think not going to Texas or not going to Florida, the chances of somebody catching 100 pounds would drop, but I guarantee you, Guntersville, if somebody doesn't bust 100 pounds, they're going to be all over it. The next tournament, Lake Martin, have no idea. Honestly, there's Lake Martin and then there's Logan Martin. I don't even know that I've been there. I think that I probably have. I have to go back and look at results and stuff, but again, somewhere new, somewhere different. If we're going to a place that is not a Guntersville or an Okeechobee or a Lake Fork, there's no better time to go than early in the spring. It's going to show the lake's true potential. So excited about that. Obviously, the classics on the Tennessee River, Knoxville. The next one, late March, Tennessee, Tom Bigby Waterway. I've been there one time, and I was probably right in the beginning of my fishing career. All I remember is I did okay in the event, I think, but I think Bohannon won it burning a buzzbait. So excited about that. So we're 3 events in on the regular season, and it's something different. The next event, the middle of April on the Arkansas River. I've fished there probably more than anywhere other than Tenkiller or Grand. I grew up, that's where I learned to throw the spinnerbait and flip and stuff like that. So I'm excited about that one. We had Tenkiller this past year. That didn't work out great, but this one's different. It's a giant playing field. There's going to be little places and little, things that are going on that I feel like there will be a little bit of a local advantage there. So that one's, I'll be fired up about that one. Lake Murray, we've been there several times, beginning of May. With the herring spawn. It's always a big weights. Stressful event just because of, the point hopping stuff. But again, as a fisherman going to somewhere like that where the weights are going to be big, it's exciting. Santee, middle of May. Actually got a win there this year. It was a lot earlier than that, so anytime you're going back somewhere where you've got a trophy, that'll be exciting. It'll be totally different. Whenever I won, it was pre-spawn. These fish were staging. The middle of May will be a shad spawn, probably, maybe even some offshore stuff. But one thing that has happened at Santee that I saw this year is just the abundance of grass. Grass everywhere, and good grass, not just junk grass. I'm talking about good stuff. So the grass will definitely play. Middle of June, Pasquotank River. We went there this year. It was pre-spawn. That's where Kyle caught 2 million pounds and set the record in a 4-day event. So it's going to be good. It's going to be a different time of the year, which I'll be excited about. Middle of summer, we shouldn't have the wind that we had in the spring there this year. So, these guys, which I was one of them, making these long runs, it ought to be a lot more feasible. To wrap it up, we're going to the New York swing, Lake Champlain and St. Lawrence River. We've been there a lot that time of year. The good thing is if I'm going to drive 25 hours to somewhere and fish, I want it to be good. I want to wear a sweatshirt, and I want to fish the way I want to fish. And those 2 events, you can do that. We all don't know what's going to happen with the rules with live scope, so that'll be a big player. Live scope, it'll be the same as it always is. If they do something about that, of course, that'll shake things up. But I kind of expect it to be the same thing. I don't really know that we're going to do anything on that. So excited that schedule is probably one of the most diverse that we've had in a long time, just as far as fishing and places and rivers and things like that. So it's probably the best schedule as far as me being excited with something new, something different, open-mindedness that we've had in a long time. So that's a schedule breakdown for 2026. You know, we need to get back into catching them. So good schedule.